AS Level Art Transformations, the transformation of life. For the first part of my project on transformations, I explored many different artists such as Jonathan Yeo and Sue Blackwell. Sue Blackwell gave me the inspiration for using butterflies in my work to represent life being short but beautiful. Later on, I explored Tisha Moore, who is a mixed media artist that creates bold and bright, colourful mixed media pieces of work. She makes her work relate to her life through text. After I had explored different transformations, I went down my own pathway. My project focuses on the transformations of life. I'm looking at the fragility of life, and I have been influenced by memento mori and the reminder of death always being just around the corner. It is always there and will never leave your mind. Even though it is always on your mind, I want to show the brighter side of life. I want to explore the brevity of life in all its beauty. This is because life is rare and precious. I want to show through my project that life is short, but also beautiful and full of colour. I have shown this through watercolour portraits with butterflies. This shows how nature can connect with human life. This relates to my work that my project shows with the butterflies, because they are delicate and precious. I have researched into butterflies and the transformation of how a butterfly transforms from a caterpillar in their life cycle, and how butterflies' lives are short. Butterflies can therefore represent how life is delicate and precious. This links it to the watercolour portraits that I have done in my project, inspired by the artist Silvia Pellicero. Silvia Pellicero is a watercolour painter that creates beautiful portrait paintings such as the one seen in my book. They show airy watery colours blended together, showing many areas of tone and colour. They show how delicate watercolours can transform onto a page to create something that makes much beauty. The movement of the watercolours onto the paper are subtle in some cases, which makes the colour tones blend well together. I have explored colour portraits and black and white colour portraits. I have created these paintings on watercolour paper, which allow the colours to mix, creating a lovely blend of colour. This shows a simple transformation. I have my own images of butterflies and portraits that I have used to create my own watercolour paintings. I have experimented with many watercolour paintings that have allowed me to see what technique is best to use and what colours to use to represent the emotion shown, to show how life is delicate and beautiful, which can then relate to my paintings back to memento mori. I have also gone down the route of creating black and white portraits, which focus on the eyes to show the emotion surrounded by black and white watercolour. I was inspired by a source image. The surrounding watercolours show how darkness is hiding the person from the painting. This shows how death is just around the corner. Therefore, it relates it back to memento mori.